A warm welcome to this video. I'm Ali J, and today is going to be the beginning of the walkthrough for God of War Ragnarok. Now, my history with this franchise is I did play God of War 1 and 2, the HD remasters on the PlayStation 3. I then played God of War 3 on the PlayStation 3, and I did enjoy them. I remember them being quite difficult. The style, of course, was very different to this. It was a more of a 2D hacker-slasher type game, and a lot of fun. Difficult because the checkpoints could be few and far between. It was very easy to get overwhelmed with enemies, but still fun. I wasn't as big of the franchise to play God of War Ascension, so I never played that. And as far as God of War, the previous God of War game, where they then rebooted it and entered into Norse mythology as opposed to Greek, I actually only played in January. So I've not actually had to wait 4 years for this game, but still I'm very excited. I really enjoyed the previous God of War, which is how I'll be referring to it throughout my videos. I thought the combat was fantastic, and the story and the graphics and everything just amazing. So very excited about this game, and I think let's begin with this God of War recap.
The boy's mother is dead.
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
There's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go.
First, you need to cut off my head. Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin.
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god, and so were you.
We can do whatever we want.
There are consequences to killing a god!
Mother.
Back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do. No, my boy! My dear, sweet boy!
It's Mother. Look, she was a giant. I'm a giant. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. The giants called me Loki?
A question for another day.
Okay, pretty good recap. Let's get into a new game. So I think balance certainly is the best way. I know from the previous game there were areas that can be quite tricky, so yes, give me balance.
Hungry? What's next?
Home. The storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready. Need help?
Ready?
Okay, that camera feels pretty good. Oh, I am in control. Okay. Wasn't sure. Just
I hope
very
Henry
smooth.
got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Trace.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him. Hear that?
Yes.
Is it hurt?
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Father! Let go of him! Got you! You gotta get away from her!
I'm trying.
Up there! What's she? Look out! The tree! Coming down! That was too close. Coming around again!
I do not wish to fight you.
I'm losing my grip here! Father!
I have you. Hold tight. Protection stave is near.
Oh no! Freya, we're not your enemy!
Freya, what?
three of us stayed. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
I got it.
I will get the deal.
Go on, girls.
Right, so far so good. So it looks like Kratos still has the light of Elfheim, carrying that around. And Atreus has grown up, become a lot stronger as well. Now there may be some hidden chests around, I remember. Always worth looking around for chests. Anything here? No. Okay. Oops, sorry, Atreus. It was an accident. You're okay. No need to call child services. Okay. Let's see what we have. Whoa, he runs fast.
I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir. You okay, boy?
Okay, we're kind of forced to go in this direction.
It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. What? Too big? There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Apfra. Tesu. Sofna. Ethon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
Come. We train.
What? No. It's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
You do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will. Look. Can I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him?
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it. All right, brother. Good night, then.
Kratos? Are you joining me?
Oh, I'm in control now. Those cutscenes are so good.
Faye,
Are you ready?
So we finally see what his wife looks like. Faye, Faye the Great, a frost giant. Okay, let's follow her.
You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
this is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
The wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
So it looks like this is part of a tutorial.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy. This way.
Faye. 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 Faye!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Brother?
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Surviving Fimbulwinter. Right, let's have a look at what the menus are looking like. So the path must be the main story mission. Surviving Fimbulwinter. Head home completed, right. Atreus has not returned home from burying the wolf. My worry grows. I will follow his tracks. Get XP. Good, good, good. And favors, right. So nothing yet. Still very early on. Codex, let's see. Right. So Faye, oh yes. It has been too long since Faye left us, and we spread her ashes from the highest peak in Jotunheim. So this is where, in the first or the previous game, her body was cremated. The pouch Kratos had in the beginning of this game was the pouch where he gathered her ashes and scattered them at the top of Jotunheim. A journey she planned, one that neither of us but says was ready for. Really should say were. I dream of her and simpler times when being together was enough. My duty now lies solely with our son, but I still have so many questions for her. So much that I still do not understand. I see glimmers of her in Atreus, and they make me smile, but I am left with those same questions as I try to guide him along his path. He is focused on who he will become, and while it becomes difficult to keep him close, I'm grateful I can continue this journey with him for now. Of course, Atreus is Loki, and we know Loki from the MCU as being a bit cunning, devious. So let's see how this version of Loki turns out. Fenrir. The wolf Fenrir has been in decline for some time now. Atreus cares for the animal deeply and has not been able to accept that he is dying. In the past, I would have told him to close his heart to this loss, but he has already endured so much. I see the compassion in his heart, and I am proud of the man he is growing into. But I must keep him focused if he is to be ready for more dark days ahead. Spaki and Svanna. So they're the wolves who actually, like huskies, I suppose, they pull the sled. Not long ago, we rescued a pack of wolves from raiders on the Lake of Nine. Despite my warnings, Atreus decided to name them. Having those two to pull the sled has made transportation significantly easier. Yes, well, everything's snow. No more boat, but later on in other worlds, I'm sure we do still use a boat to get around. Mimir, he's brilliant. I do like him. What a great character. So Mimir has lived with us since our return from Jotunheim. I've known few I would call friend and brother, fewer still, but I have come to rely on the wisdom and counsel of the smartest man alive. Also, he is compact and does not consume precious resources. Okay. Foes, Freya, oh boy, what went wrong there, huh? Started off so innocent, and then Kratos kills her son, and so Freya continues to pursue us, seeking revenge for the death of her son, Baldur. I do not wish to fight her, she was a friend, but I will defend myself if she forces my hand. I do not see a peaceful resolution to our situation. No, she did look very angry in the beginning, didn't she? Baldur. I do not regret Baldur's death. Had I allowed him to kill Freya, he would not have abandoned his pursuit. His fate would have been the same. I do not expect Freya to accept what happened as necessary. She will likely pursue us until one of us is dead. Yes, Magni and Modi. So we fought them in the previous God of War, one of the boss battles. And then I think it was Magni, Atreus kills, and Modi, Kratos kills. So Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor, also pursued us on our journey. Magni was strong but arrogant until his last breath. Modi proved himself a coward, but I pitied him in his last moments. There seems to be little forgiveness among the Aesir gods, and I expect that we have yet to suffer the consequences of the blood we spilled. Right. Lessons. Traversal. Okay, so this is just movement, combat. Pretty much same as before. Oh. Press R1 after sprinting off a ledge to unleash a death from above attack. Well, I look forward to doing that. And we'll get into that as the game goes on. That makes it more fun. So these are status effects. Frost, burn, shock, poison, daze, blind, sonic, hex, and bifrost. Well, we'll figure that out as we go along. Companion HUD. That's interesting. It's not unique to Atreus. It's companion, so we may have different companions along the way. Okay. Nice. Now, I think that's the goals map. Let's have a look at the map. Not much so far. Pretty similar to the previous game. Right. Mr. Gateway. Entrance. Okay. And completion 0%. Right. Again, that can get more comfortable as time goes by. Right. Here we go. Leviathan Axe. Upgrading and like before. So, how do I move? Ah, here we are. So hold triangle to imbue the Leviathan Axe with ice and power up the next melee or ranged attack with high frost. Okay. Yep. And then aim and throw. Okay, just like before. Great. And you have to level up the axe to level all the way up to 6 to get maximum. That's fine. I remember the previous God of War, very generous with XP, very generous with, what are they called? Helix credits, the currency. So no need to be conservative when we get XP and to spend it and level up. Bonus damage, okay, nice. So ranged, yep. Aim and press R1 to quickly throw the Leviathan Axe forward. Okay, head or legs, that's fine, that makes sense. And it freezes weaker enemies, brilliant. Melee. Sprinting, oh, while sprinting press R1 to perform a leaping slash attack, okay, I'll definitely be using that. And while sprinting press R2 to perform a massive leaping attack. Yes, I was using that a lot in a previous game, I shall certainly be using it in this one. Right, axe skills, okay, and that's all we've got so far. I'm sure that will grow as we get more into the game. Armor. Right. Basic at the moment. I'm sure we'll get more upgrades later from the brothers, the dwarf brothers, Brock and Sindri. Okay. That's fine, we will upgrade those, I'm sure. And weapons. We're going to get the Blades of Chaos very soon. I know we have them very early on. Okay, everything basic at the moment. Got a shield. And I think for this one, they've done different types of shields as well. So look forward to getting those. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Now, oh, it said something about a journal. Right. Which we've just kind of figured out. Yeah, that's all it does. Right, so definitely want a chest. This is where it's very important to explore to get the chest, to get more health, get more Spartan rage. Very important. I am not sure if we're supposed to highlight or mark where we want to go. Okay, we'll just go in this direction. It's highlighted, so... If you go to journal, what will that do? Just describe the mission. That's fine. Anything? No? Alright. It's important to break things as well. You can find credits and materials.
This has not been opened.
No prints this way either.
Okay. Yeah, just on the lookout
Let's
for
see.
chests.
Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying.
So we are going the right way here. So if I do that, it takes us straight to the map. So left on the touchpad is straight for the map, and right takes us to the armor section, right. So we're kind of pointing this direction, we want to go this direction. But I just want to have a moment to look for chests.
Dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
He crawled through here.
Oh, this is the right way. Alright, let's just have a quick look around.
This is where he buried the wolf.
Looks like he lit a fire by the kennel. Commiserating with the other pups, I suspect.
That's the sled where we came in. And he buried the dog. A wolf, not a dog. Somewhere here. And here is the... oh, there are more here. Right, okay. These are the pups Mimir mentioned. Right, let's just have a quick look. There must be a chest. I have a feeling they've hidden a chest somewhere here. And I will not be able to go any further until I've checked. There must be something.
Boulder's chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it. Brother, the ground's softer down by the frozen river. Surely that's where he'd dig. We should look, yeah?
Right, so this will be one of these portals where we can travel. So locked for now. I guess we're too early in the game. Anything at all? No. Alright. Well, let's go through. What's
you don't
this?
suppose he was training in the middle of the night?
I just did as much.
Did you? What on earth for?
He was breathing.
Oh, Kratos. I know you're trying.
So this is a training area. Oh, okay. I didn't expect them to just fly off like that. Nice. Really does look like a beautiful game. Okay, let's continue. So we're supposed to go down here, aren't we? Oh, hang on. Didn't break this. Alright, so if I run and hit... Right, let's try the axe. Yep. And if we throw the axe, press triangle, it'll come back. Beautiful. So much fun. Just a simple motion like that. So satisfying. Right, let's go through. Find Atreus. Oh, there's real resistance in the triggers. I like it.
Troubled in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Right, so the light of Elfheim acts as a torch. I knew there was a reason for it. Oh, hang on, what did that say? That's where we came in, alright. So, still going through a tutorial.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
Brilliant, straight into it, I like it. Let's do this. Let's go. Whoa, hang on, what happened there? She's stunned, let's take him. Beautiful. Oh, I did try and block that. There we go, nice parry. Beautiful, stunned. Let's get him. Right, any more?
Raider, left flank.
Yeah, we see them. Oh, there we go. He's stunned, let's take him. Beautiful. I'm not listening to a tutorial. Let's dodge. That dodges X. There we go, need the X back. X, axe. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just dodge out the way. There we go. Beautiful. Still satisfying combat. Okay. Okay. I better stop messing around, just really take these guys out. Okay. I couldn't, I like to parry. Okay. Nearly low in health. Oh, I'm not going to die straight away. There we go. Beautiful. He froze and
They should not be this close.
shattered.
We should check on the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah?
Okay, a little bit closer for my liking, but I was just getting used to the combat. I haven't played this for a while, and I just wanted to get comfortable with it. Right. So let's just put that X away. Wow, freezing that enemy really helped out, didn't it? I think one hit would have been killed. Okay, I'm not sure which way to go. I'm guessing this way. Yes, some health. Don't mind if I do.
The stave is broken.
Explains our trespassers. What happened here?
So let's just... So if you hold right, that's how that works, that new ability. And then if we put it back, does it stay like that? That's right. So something happened in the Codex Bestiary. A raider, let's have a look. Few humans are left in the wild woods these days. Those who survive have either stashed themselves away in the warmest places they can find, or, should they choose not to hide, have only fended off the cold by transmogrifying their Filgia, their guardian spirit. I think I'm pronouncing that right. This part of their soul takes the traits of an animal, allowing them to adapt to Midgard's unforgiving climate. As of late, the various remaining raiders around the wild woods seem hell-bent on murdering the lot of us. The protection stave keeps interlopers at bay, but every hunting trip beyond its borders inevitably results in encountering a scouting party or two. Right. Duly noted. Okay, let's see. What's happening with this one? It's a bear.
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him.
Okay, so we're following this blood trail. Still on the lookout for chests. Sometimes it's better to not follow the trail, because that can lead to a chest.
Ah, we need a way around. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can clear the way.
There we go. Just what I was looking
Find him
for.
this way. Let's find that trail of blood.
Hacksilver, nice. See what else is in here.
We can pick up the trail after you jump that gap.
Right, anything else? Anything else to smash or collect or... doesn't look like it. Right. So, we need to throw it here. Nice.
Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions...
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
Right, there's a chest over there. There's something over there. What is over here? Not much, just another way around.
That's a lot of blood, brother.
We must find him.
Nice. Got some more hack silver. And there was a chest around here. Let's see. Yes, here it is. Then of course it's a really big chest where you can increase, I was going to say expand, increase the health and Spartan range. Right, let's keep going.
And what do you believe about prophecy, Mimir?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea.
Frost Awaken. Hold triangle to frost up the axe, powering up the next melee or ranged attack. Well, let's do that, shall we? There we go. Let's just throw it. Beautiful. Got him one day. Okay. Nice. Beautiful, that was satisfying. Okay, let's see what we have. Any chests? That's where we came from. That tunnel. Whoa! Try and parry. Gotta practice. There we go. Nice. I think let's keep the axe out for a moment. Nice. Okay. He didn't leave any health behind, did he? Oh. You jump down here? Yes. So the blood leads up here, we need to go around. Of course. I'm looking for chests. They've seen some. Should we ask them? Nope, they don't look very friendly, do they? Let's kill them instead. Yeah, the one thing I learned.
All right, where's that trail gone?
The one thing I learned. Oh, there's a chest up there. You know I've got my eye on it. The one thing I learned from the previous God of War game, playing in Muspelheim and farming for mist echoes, was kill the enemies quick. Don't mess around. Right, so we go around this way. Right. I don't see a way to get to that chest at this stage. We may have to just keep following the blood trail. Just going up in that direction. Right. Whoa, okay. Right, who's next? Let's power up. Beautiful.
Behind you, look out!
Whoa, okay. He's stunned. Let's take him. Perfect. I hear someone else.
Too many for a scouting party. They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me.
I can climb a cracked wall. Very good. Let's see if there's anything here.
I'll have to find another way up.
No. Alright, let's go up. Nice. Straight to the chest. But first, let's open these up. Not sure if that gave anything. Nice. We got a crafting component, forged iron, and some hack silver.
Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going.
I'm sure we can find a quiet way in.
A chest over there. Right. Let's try and get to that chest. Here we go.
Or you could do that.
If there's anything else? No, it doesn't look like it.
Are these the raiders you rescued the wolves from?
No. They have not been here long.
Death from above. Sprint off a ledge. Once in the air, press R1 to unleash a death from above attack. Oh, I like the sound of that. Right. Let's do it. I don't think I did that right. I didn't do that right, did I? I couldn't have. He didn't really do. Let's see. Gotta practice parrying. Okay. That's very important, especially later on. Okay. I thought that would kill him. Nice, got him.
Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
I didn't do that leaping attack. Right, never mind. I'm sure I'll have other opportunities. Smash everything, you never know what you might find. Let's just try. So it's supposed to run, and when in the air... I don't know, did that look right? I'm not sure. So run. Okay. Well, you know, let's... Oh, so we can restart, save. Okay, that's fine. And there's an autosave? Yes, there is. Okay, very good. Very good. Right, so let's just double check that lessons. Move, so combat. Press R1 after sprinting off a ledge to unleash a death from above attack. Right, so maybe I was... Try it one more time. Right. Okay, that looks more like what was supposed to happen. Never mind. Never mind. Still getting used to the controls. But got it. I think I was instinctively pressing the jump button, or this roll button. Perhaps why I messed it up.
Well, someone got in the bear's way.
Right, here we go. He's stunned, let's get him. Perfect. Right, who's left? Here's someone else. Ah, okay. Firing something. Let's see. There we go.
That one's got a sling. Look out, brother.
Oh, I missed that one. Got her on the on that one. Nice. All right. Brilliant. And a bigger chest over there. Right. Good, good, good. So, collect some health. We need it. Break a few things along the way. And there's... okay. Now, was that the same chest I saw? Must have been. Nothing to break here, right, let's climb. Whoa, okay. He kind of ducked. Let's get him on a comeback. Nice. Never gets old. Always satisfying recalling that axe. Oh, hang on. Where's that coming from? Where did they come from? That's good, it does damage even when it's stuck to them. That should get her. Nice. There's quite a bit of damage too. That should finish her. Nice. Right, definitely want
are you here?
to get this.
Huh. Well, that's for the best. Let's find a way out.
The trail leads back out. We'll need our own way up to find it again.
I think there's some silver down. And we killed those two, so let's... Is there a prompt to go down? Oh, just jump. Yeah. There's a chest already open. Right, let's continue. It looks like we're going up.
Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after.
Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well,
Just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to hell. You know the lad.
Sometimes the chests are hidden. Okay, let's keep going.
Atreus, where are you?
Nice.
Well, we found the bear. Oh, he found us.
Right, get a few hits in while I can.
Here it comes.
Okay. Unblockable, yes. Oh, cool the axe. Ouch. Right.
Oh, he seems angry.
Let's see, any health? Whoa, okay, I think I need to get a bit more aggressive here. Nice. I thought that. Oh, he's too quick for me. He's quick. There we go. There we go. Oh, I thought I could parry. Oh boy. Not a good start. Oh, nice. Okay, how do I... If it's yellow, what does that mean? It can be parried or not? Oh! Close. So red cannot be blocked. Thank you, Mimir. Very helpful. You know, need a check on that. Let's go to the Codex. Lessons. Defense, here we go. So enemies with shields will block all attacks from the front. Find an alternative angle of attack or quickly double tap L1 to perform a shield block break. I can't remember that from the first game. Anything about the runic attacks? I haven't got any of those yet. It's not mentioning about the red circle or the... Okay, yellow circle, that's fine. Let's just... Nice! Got him on the return. Whoa, okay. He's quick. Oh, that's supposed to happen. Nice! Now Spartan Rage. I thought I was going to come up with a tutorial about Spartan Rage, maybe explain. Just letting us have fun with it. Why not? Nice. Okay, let's get out of his way. We're not raged up anymore. Missed. Can't block that.
Watch your left.
Oh, he got us again. Alright. Got him, nice. Nice. Could parry that. So parrying is very important. No, that's unblockable. Ouch. Oh, I see some health over here. Definitely need that. Got it. They don't do anything. Oh, come on. I'm not going to die my first boss battle, surely. Nice. Nearly got him. No, got a bit greedy. Oh, yeah, let's take him.
Atreus! 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 Atreus.
What?
First, focus. Heal.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I prayed Fenrir. And then I'm not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared. I remember running. There was a bear. Charging, and I charged back. That had to be a dream.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. It will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! No. Collect yourself.
Nice. A bit low on health. So, surviving Fimbulwinter, return home with Atreus. Now, there was... Oh, I think what's it? Spartan Rage, yes. Same as before. And of course it generates health, that's right. Okay, nice. And then Spartan Rage, yes. And then something in a codex. I thought I saw something. A Raider Scout. There's Atreus. Anything updated? No. So Atreus has grown much since our journey to Jotunheim. We have trained through winter upon winter with no summers between. He is stronger, more capable, more adept in battle, and an excellent climber. Yes, in the previous game, he would jump on Kratos' back to climb, didn't he? Now he can do it by himself. But he still has much to learn if he is to master his emotions with discipline. He remains distracted by thoughts of Loki and the destiny foretold by the giants. Whatever his mother's people intended for him, whatever she intended, I will keep him safe and prepare him while I can. Okay, very interesting. So this video has been going on for about an hour. I think it's a good time to stop here. What a fantastic game so far. Great introduction, great combat. They've really built on what they've done before. And why not? It was fantastic. So just to say thank you so much for joining me in this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I do stream on Twitch, AliJ1980. I'm also on YouTube, AliJ1980. And you can also find me on Twitter, AliJ_1980. So, of course, I'll be continuing this. I do hope you join me for that. But this is Ali J, signing off for now.